Tonight I'm going to take you through my night routine. So we're in Australia and it's summer currently, so that means they come in at 5:30. My night routine doesn't really change all year round, it's just the time they come in. So it's almost 5:30, I come down about 5:15. All of the stables are completely done in the morning. That's all part of my morning routine, which is a video that I can link in a little card. So I don't have to do anything with the stables, literally just open the doors, they're ready to go. The dinners are already made in the morning, so I just tip them into their dinner bins, and then I add the Speedy Beet into these little buckets which had their dinner in all day, and I'll add the water to that just before we go down to get the horses, so that by the time I've come back up, the Speedy Beet is good for them to eat and they don't have to wait. I've just made their breakfast in these buckets for tomorrow morning. So that again, it's just there and easy. Like, I've got time in the morning, but it's just easy to grab it and go. So I'm just about to soak this Speedy Beet. I just use cold water in summer, there's no need to make it warm. And I also soak Charlie's hay bag because she's a fat little pony. So I soak that. I don't soak it for ages, but it's soaked whilst I'm doing the paddocks and stuff. So anyway, I'll go and do that and we'll see you when we're getting the horses in. Okay, so we've gotten all the horses in, and so the paddocks are just down behind the stables. It's a bit of a walk, but that's fine. So they all wear paddock boots. It's warmer here, it wasn't warm today, but so they normally wear 4 like in winter, but in summer they either wear none or just the front ones. And then tonight it's actually dropping down quite cold, so I'm going to wrap their legs. When it's like really warm, I don't have anything on their legs at night time. Obviously I don't want them getting too hot, but tonight I'm going to wrap their legs, particularly him because he's prone to stocking up. So I used to have these as boots, the Horseware Ionic boots, and Keedle decorated them a little bit, and the boot part no longer works. So I've still got the pads which work beautifully, and then I just wrap them like standing wraps. So I'm actually only going to wrap his back legs tonight. Those are the ones that will stock up when his legs do. So I'm going to wrap his back legs. Stormy, again, same thing, paddock boots, but he doesn't wear, I don't wrap his legs. I don't wrap anyone's legs other than Kiwi's because it takes way too much time. So he wears these Equines wool boots, Stormy, and they're really good at keeping the legs cool in warmer nights and warmer in winter. So we've had these years, like, I mean 5 or 6 years, and he really likes them and they work well, so we'll put those on him. So I get Charlie out of her stable when I do anything with her other than putting her food in there. She is a mare, and she's a really good mare. Like 99% of the time you would confuse her for being one of the geldings. Like, she's great, but her one rule, I suppose you could say, is that she doesn't get fussed with when she's in her stable, and so yeah, I always just get her out, tie her up, and then she's quite happy to do whatever you need to do with her. She just doesn't want you doing this in her stable, which, you know, I get, that's fair enough. So she is the only one whose hood I'll take off at night time, and that's because she rubbed like this part of her mane out. This isn't her mane, that's all sits on the other side, but she rubbed like this part out last year, because they all wear hoods in the paddock every day, other than again when it's really hot, which it hasn't been today. So she rubs the mane out, so she takes her mane off like this, has her hood off at night time, and then same story, she has her boots off and stable boots on. She has just weather beater stable boots from Horseland because her legs don't stock up, and she doesn't need the sort of the woolly ones like Stormy has with the temperature control, so she just has those and they work a treat. So boots are all on. I'm not going to rug them tonight. It's going to be, I think, 13. So it's quite cool, quite nice overnight. But in here, once I pull the door down and with the 3 of them, they won't need rugs on. So they've just got their cotton rugs on, obviously the boots. So Speedy that we soaked earlier is now ready to go. So I put that into the meals here, mix it, and then feed it out to them. Okay, so my sister who was filming, I don't even know if you can hear me over the wind, she was filming for me. She's just gone, so we now have Barney and Jessie Cam. So I'm just filling up little water containers to take down to the paddocks. So we don't have electric or electronic, whatever the word is, I can't think of it, the waters, so they don't fill automatic, that's the word. They don't fill automatically. Since we got burnt out in a bushfire, all of the irrigation and everything, the pipes, everything melted, and that's a massive job and very expensive to redo, so we haven't. And so I just go down with containers and fill the troughs each day, which is pretty easy. It doesn't take a lot actually. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just filling that up. And then this is what I clean paddocks on. So quad bike with trailer, and the trailer tips. So once I've filled it up, I don't have to shovel everything out. I can just tip the trailer up onto the poo pile, push everything out, which makes it really easy. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to go down and do the paddocks now. So if you can hear me over the wind, these are what our paddocks look like for anyone who hasn't seen them before. So it's just 6 paddocks with stock guard fencing, and then 2 of them have these shelters in them, which were used when the boys were living outside before we had the stables built. So yeah, I just rotate through the paddocks throughout the year, try not to get any more chewed up than the others, and it's working really well for us. So I clean the paddocks every day. Sometimes they'll get left for one day and the horses will come in to the paddocks with a day's worth of poo in there. If that's the case, they always go back into the same paddock that they came from. I don't have horses going into paddocks with another horse's poo, and otherwise they're all completely clean every single day, which is just a really easy way to keep them. It only takes me 10 minutes to clean all 3 of them doing it this way, and it means that if tomorrow morning I come out and I want to put the horses in a different paddock to where they were today, they can go straight into there because the paddocks are all clean. So paddocks are all done. Again, that took me like 10 minutes. So then I always check my board. It's here in the tack room, that one there, to see what I'm doing in the morning, so that I know roughly what time I need to get down here, and what I need to, be wearing and be prepared for. So according to that, I'm lunging them all tomorrow morning. So that is what the we'll do. I'm just getting carrots for them. They all get carrot treats at night time. It's the last thing I do before I leave the stable is give them a treat, and they know, and if I miss it, they tell me. So yes, grab carrots and also grab Barney's food, because again, she'll also tell me if I forget to feed her. So I don't think I have enough hands for this. So yeah, here she is. Oh, she just got out the door. Come to check that I'm getting her food as well. So, Mr. Kiwi. Oh, Becky. Sweet dreams, buddy. And then Charlie. She's got her hay now, so that's the hay that I soaked before. You come with your carrot? No? Okay, she'll get it when I... when she hears these guys getting it. Yes, Storm? Sweet dreams, buddy. I love you. Cha. Yeah, see. Here we go. Sweet dreams, princess. I love you. So, yeah. Anyway, I am going to feed Barney, so she gets fed over where our hay is stored, which is over here. So she doesn't sleep in the stable with them overnight. I mean, she might do when the door's left up, I'm not sure. But when the door's down, she can't get in here. So, yeah, I'm going to feed Barney. It's the end of our nighttime routine. So it's now, what time is it? 6:30, so it took me longer because I've been filming these little bits. But normally it takes me about an hour from when I first come down here before the horses are in to when I'm finished is about an hour. So it's not too bad, nice and efficient. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.